Hello and welcome back to my channel and to another food shopping haul. So this week I've actually been to Lidl for a change. Even though it's one of my closest stores, it's not somewhere I go very often anymore because our Lidl especially just seems empty all the time. They're always out of stock of things. But I thought for a change I would go and have a look around properly and see what I could get. So I'll take you through everything I've bought. At the end I will run through next week's meal plan again and I'll let you know how much I spent. Just bear in mind that although this is a full weekly shop for our family of 5, this doesn't include my meat. I do get my meat from Muscle Food. I am a brand ambassador for them, but this is not a sponsored video. But every month at some point I will show you what I get from Muscle Food and what fresh meats I use. So this is just the veg, the store cupboard items, the refrigerated bits, all that kind of thing. Just wanted to point that out because it may seem that my shopping seems really cheap each week, but you could probably add maybe £50 to my total and that would be a full shop for our family of 5, if that makes sense. I don't want people thinking, oh my gosh, you only spent like £70, that's amazing, how come I can't do that? It's because I haven't got any meat in here. My meat is separate and it's probably around £50 a week. To be honest, it's probably less than £50 a week because I never really run it right down, but I would average it out. So if you add £50 onto my totals each week, then that is probably more of a realistic estimate. So anyway, good old Lidl that I haven't been to for ages. We've got some mixed peppers. I really like it when they do the value bags and you can get like 5 decent coloured ones, i.e. not the green ones. These were a really good price. I think they were 89p, something like that. Got 1 cucumber, some mushrooms, which was £1.30 for 650 grams. The biggest iceberg lettuce ever. It's like huge. We have got half a lettuce in the fridge, but we go through a lot because we eat a lot of salad. Black seedless grapes were £1.49 for 500 grams. I got some brown onions, you got a kilo there, they were 99p. Pink lady apples were £2.39 for 6, so I got 2 of those because they get eaten every single day, so it's definitely worth buying. So coming up this way, I got some of the rices that I buy for my husband and my eldest son. They take them with chicken breast and peppers for their lunch every day. These are only 49p, and this is why I love places like Lidl and Aldi, because these are more expensive in the bigger supermarkets, so it does save a bit of money. So I got golden vegetable, chicken flavour and 2 spicy Mexican. If you missed my last food haul, these are the cooked ham trimmings I was talking about. These are £2.29 for 400 grams and it's actually 92% meat, which, like I was saying, for not top quality ham, it's a good percentage. So you can get better, but for the price point, it's really good. One thing I did notice this week is that Lidl are catching up with Aldi. I'll point it out as I go, and I'm not sure if I bought many bits, but there are a few things that Aldi do and Lidl don't, and Lidl have started to do. So that's quite good because, you know, it's nice to have them on par with each other. So alongside the ham, I got some mild pepperoni, which is 99p, and some smoked turkey sausage, which was £1.19. I'm going to be doing Subways one night. So I got those. I thought the turkey sausage looked quite nice, and some Emmental slices. This was quite, well, £2.99 for 12 slices, which is 400 grams. So I suppose it's not too bad, but it did seem quite a lot. I got some Baby Bell. These are £2.29 and you get 10 in here. Some supermarkets do 12, I've noticed. Sometimes when I look at, there's 12 in there, but you got 10 in there for £2.29. Their own version pepperonis, these are £1.69 and you get 5. Cottage cheese has gone up a lot. This is my favourite. The Lidl low fat is my absolute favourite cottage cheese. It beats Sainsbury's, Tesco's, all the other low fat ones. It's really thick and it's got really nice sour flavour. This was £1.09p and it used to be about 69, so it's still worth it because it's really good and really high protein, but it has definitely got up. If you watch my channel regularly, you'll know that we eat high protein yogurts every day, and I usually buy them on offer, but they are 75p each. Now Lidl do their own version, but they're not the ones we really want. They're not the same protein and they're a lot higher calorie. So this is comparable with the yogurts that we buy. So in here you get the equivalent of 3 yogurts, so 150 grams each yogurt, so there's 450 grams in here. It's got the higher protein, and this is £1.05p. The other ones are 75p each. So this works out like 34 and a bit pence per yogurt, so better than half price buying it this way. Not saying I always will, but it's worth noting, and I'm going to portion this up. I've got some little tubs from Pound Shop, and I can just put this into separate tubs, and then I've saved myself like half the price, which is good. I've got some chicken nuggets. These are really nice ones. Apparently they are battered chicken dippers. You get 42 in there, 100% chicken breast meat, and they were £2.09. Crinkle cut chips, there's 1.5 kilos in here. I think they're about 109, I think. They may be a little bit more. Some baked beans, which were 109 for 4 tins. I got 2 of the thin and crispy pepperoni pizzas. These are brilliant. Tesco do something very similar. These are 66p for a pizza. So even if you just use it as a base, so I've got the extra meats, whatever we don't use on in the Subways, I can pop on here. You can also add onions, mushrooms, peppers, anything really. Some more cheddar, some feta, courgette, whatever you fancy, and just build your pizza up. But for 66p as a base, it's brilliant. I also got 2 of these. They are doing their kind of Mexican week. So I got a jalapeno pizza. These were £1.79 each. This has got sweet corn, red onion, jalapenos and pepperoni. And then we got a stone baked pizza with minced beef, jalapenos, grilled peppers and sweet corn. So I thought that could be quite nice for a little Mexican-y style evening. So I also got these. These were £1.99. We got the nacho cheese and beans snack. They're just like little breaded cheesy bites with like kidney beans in. And then we got pepper jack cheese balls with a chili dip. And these are just obviously cheese filled, spicy, like battered little ball things, and they were £1.99 each. So I thought they could go with those. We could make a nice salad, maybe put out some Mexican rice, and it could be quite a nice sort of evening, an easy one. 4 tins of tuna in brine. This was £1. No, this was £2.59. I was going to say that's cheap. £2.59 for 4, which is not bad at all. 2 lots of peeled plum tomatoes. I got a milk, like a normal semi-skimmed milk for the boys' cereal. They don't mind oat milk, but they're not fussy either way. So I alternate it. I got some macaroni pasta. It's actually the only pasta they had in, but I thought that'll do. It doesn't matter. 68p. I got a sweet and sour cooking sauce because we haven't had sweet and sour for a really long time. I think I'm going to do it with some mini spicy sausages. I will show you that in my Meals of the Week video, but thought that might be nice with some rice. Whole baby beetroot in vinegar because I'm obsessed with this in salads. I got some long grain easy cook rice. Even I very rarely mess this up. I mean, I have been known to, but I don't often. I got some sweet pickle, which was 69p I think, some oregano, some sage, some aromat, which is like an all-purpose savoury seasoning, and some smoked paprika. I find Aldi and Lidl's really good for herbs and spices. Cereal wise, I got some cookie crisp or cereal cookie and some raisin and almond granola. We've still got porridge and a whole variety of other bits and bobs of cereal that this morning I have decanted into one big like cereal container, so make it a bit more interesting. So hopefully the kids will think, oh, I'll actually eat it now, rather than just leaving a bit in the bottom of every single bag there is. Got some plain wraps. Oh, that's what they're doing. Lidl has now started doing the mini wraps, which they weren't doing before, so that's good, but I didn't need any. Thick white toasty bread. This was I think 69p. Some of the white sandwich thins, which were reduced to also 69p. Pop these in the freezer and they're really good if you run out of rolls or something for lunches or for burgers. I got some of the split pot yogurts. There are 3 strawberry shortcake, 3 milk chocolate digestives, and these are £1.99 for 6. I also got some sausage rolls for £1.04. These can go in packed lunches or something tomorrow. Sage and onion stuffing mix. I just pick up one when I go in because it's 35p and I use it all the time. I got 3 lighter than light mayonnaise. Lidl have finally got it back in stock. This is 11 calories per tablespoon. This is the only one I like. I'm really not keen on like full fat mayo. It's just a bit sickly. And I've been paying £2 for the Hellmann's version because Aldi and Lidl don't do it. This was 69p. So I bought 3 because I know that they're going to sell out and I know that they won't be doing them again for ages. And I'm fed up with paying £2 when I can get it for 69p. So I got 3 of those. I also got a ketchup and a salad cream, which I think they're also around that price. It's just really good value, and it really annoys me when I have to pay like £2 or £3 in the other supermarket. So I got those as well. Got some soft bakes for like lunches and snacks and things. These are whole grain and high fibre. They're £1.49 for 5. Some of the little, I can't think what they're a knockoff of now. Little bologna milk and hazelnut. It's completely gone. Oh well. Anyway, you'll know what I mean. I think they're Kinder something, aren't they? I can't think what they are. But yeah, they're similar to that. If you know, let me know. Why can't I think of it? Kinder something. So yeah, I got some of those little bars anyway. Some caramel biscuit bars. These are like Twix, but they're really, really small. And they're 69p, and you get 5 lots of 2 fingers. These are just like stuff to throw in the cupboard. I got some pot noodles. This one was 75p, and this is 69. This is also what Lidl are doing now that they haven't done previously, in my Lidl anyway. Prawn cocktail shells. So you get 6 bags for 75p. Got some fish and chips. So salt and vinegar flavoured baked snacks. You get 6 bags. To be honest, the bags are tiny, but they are enough for a little snack. And these are 75p as well for 6. I got some sweet chilli multigrain bites, which were £1.25 for 6 bags. And some Monster Munch kind of Monster Claw things, which were also £1.25, but you get 10 in there. I've got some tie top bin bags because I've run out of bin bags. I forgot to put the bin out this morning. It's so annoying. Does anyone else ever do that? Like, it hardly ever happens in this house. Steve puts it out religiously, but he didn't last night, and we got up this morning at 6 and they had already been. And now it's 2 weeks until they come back for our household waste. In our area of the UK, they pick up household waste every 2 weeks, and then they pick up recycling on the opposite week. So it's every 2 weeks and it alternates. So I've got another 2 weeks to wait, but I'm sure you're all interested to know that. It's just so frustrating. It really is. I've got some Nespresso capsule thingies. These are for the coffee. These are for the Nespresso coffee machine. They are £2.29, and I think there's 20 in here. Did it say 20? I think it did. Yeah, 20 for £2.29. Again, for 20 in like Sainsbury's or Tesco, you're looking at almost £5, so that was really good. Food and freezer bags. They only had the small ones, so I thought they'll do just for sandwiches. They got an air freshener. This is actually really nice, this one. Some biscuit bribery things for the dogs to make them do as I would like them to, not whatever they feel like. I got some fruit gums for the boys, just for some treats for maybe a movie or something. I love these, they stick your teeth together. Some crisp and cake cookie biscuits. I've already put them in the freezer. These are 6 for £1. I think they were £1.89, something like that. They're a really good price, and they're really, really nice. I got 30 free range eggs because I'm going to be doing Scotch eggs one day for dinner, and I tend to make like 10 at a time, and also we have eggs every day. I have eggs for breakfast, the boys sometimes have omelettes and scrambled egg for breakfast, and yeah, we just eat a lot of eggs, so I've got lots of those. And I also got 4 oat milk because I was completely out of that, and it was 89p. And again, that's really good in Lidl, because anywhere else, like Tesco's and stuff, you end up paying £1.50. So in total, I spent £94, I believe. Like I said, you've got to add my meat on top of that if you were looking at it on basing this on what you spend on your family. Assuming you eat meat, obviously, but there's no meat substitutes here either. So all my chicken, my mince, my gammon, that kind of thing, sausages, burgers, you know, I've already got separately. So £94 for what you see here. All the meals that I mention and all the meats that I mention will be in videos on my channel. I do a Meals of the Week video every single week, and I do standalone recipes. I've got a couple of other different type of videos coming up as well. So, oh, where's my meal plan? I'm going to run through my meal plan, but I can't find it. Okay, I will start writing it back on my board so you don't just have to listen to my voice and you can see what it says. But tonight I'm going to be doing leftover fish finger pie. If you watched my first budget meals video, you'll see the recipe for that. And I froze half, so I'm going to do that with some baked beans, and that gets that used up out of the freezer. I'm going to be making a campfire stew. Again, there is a recipe in one of my slow cooker videos for how to make campfire stew, but it's basically gammon with beans and smoked paprika and that kind of thing. I'm going to be doing Subway one night, a sticky sausage sweet and sour and rice, and I'll put peppers and onions in that. I'm going to be doing the pizzas, like the Mexican pizzas, and the little snacky bits and salad one night as well. I'm going to make some homemade Scotch eggs, and I use pork mince to cover those. Sometimes use breadcrumbs, sometimes use stuffing for the coating, and then we will have those with salad. And I'm going to do a good old-fashioned spaghetti bolognese. So that is it for this week. I really do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure to leave me a like. It really does help promote my channel. And subscribe if you're not already. I will be back really, really soon with another video. Take care, guys.
Did you make it? Did you break free? Did you manage to be who you wanna be? Maybe somewhere you think about me too.